Hey, welcome back. Today we'll see how to get started with Microsoft Teams. We'll see how to access full version of Teams, which is part of Microsoft 365 business account. For most users, their company or school has purchased one of these plans and have a look at each plan's differences. The features are Office apps, email and calendar, meetings and voice, social and intranet, files and content. You can see the partially and fully available features, work management, advanced analytics, device and app management, identity and access management, threat protection, information protection, and advanced compliance, and many more features. So if you have a Microsoft 365 business account, you can go to Microsoft 365 website, which is at office.com. Then you can click sign in and sign in with your account. In this case, I already have a business account and I used that account to sign in. So now you're signed into 365 account. On the left hand side, you can see many buttons. You can see many applications like OneDrive, Outlook, PowerPoint, Excel, Word, SharePoint, Forms, many more. So now you can click on Teams. It will take you to the next page. Under your credentials, click sign in. Now you log into Microsoft 365 Teams account. I already have few Teams group. How to create Teams group will cover later. Now you can see different options in each Teams group, and the options like on the left hand side, chat, Teams, calendar, calls, files. You can look at the calendar. You can see you can create a new team meetings, calls. Then you can see the file, accessing file, or you can store files. You can see different apps. By default, you can see many apps based on the category: personal apps, boards, tabs, connectors, messaging, topics, popular apps, many more. And you can see activity tab. You can see options of each team group, channels, current status of channels, apps which is integrated with this particular teams group. And then settings, you can see different options. See how to set up free version of Teams. Maybe you run a small business and need to communicate with few co-workers, or you want to communicate with your family or friends. First, you need to set up the Teams organization, and you can start from this page. Click here where it says sign up for free, and you need to enter your email address. You can put in any email address and you will set up a free Microsoft account. So I'm entering my email address, which is a Gmail account. Click next. Make your choice here. I'm going to set up this for an organization, so work and organizations. Enter the company name, O365 IT Academy, country India, then set up Teams. So now free Teams account is getting created for my organization. So now I have an account set up that I can use free Microsoft services, including Teams. Here in the free version, there is nobody in your organization until the person who created the organization invites some people. There are few ways to invite people, but usually you are going to invite them by email. So I will select that, then put the email address for somebody you want to invite. It's an optional, but I will also put his name. Naturally, you can invite multiple people, but for now I'm just going to invite only 2 people. I'm just entering their email address, the name, then click send invite. The people you invited will get an email with a link to join your organization. And if they have not already registered, then they will need to go to the account setup process that we just saw. Then they will be a member of your organization. Just remember, the free version of Teams is a bit limited. I'm not going through all the differences. You can see all the available features of free version of Teams and its limitations. You can refer these Microsoft URLs for more details. I will cover more about Teams and its features in my upcoming videos. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.